Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 25th. We're going to jump right in here, Leo, and see what is going on for you at this time. And that'll be that. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but you have the Sun card. That's amazing. And this Cosmic Egg card is kind of like a card of reinventing yourself, completing a spiritual journey or completing some sort of journey here. Let's see what is going on for you. All right, you start off with the Solitude card. I feel like you are coming out of solitude here. This gives me, especially with that Cosmic Egg card, gives me more reinvention vibes. It's kind of like if you're reinventing yourself or if you're making some changes to yourself, this to me kind of looks more like you are revealing something. And you have the Hermit. He's holding the lantern out in front of him, and he's got the star inside of it. You always get the Hermit every single reading I do for you, Leo. And I'm always saying that I feel like that lantern, that star inside of that, is something that needs to be revealed, is something that needs to come out, And this could be almost anything. Let's find out what it is, Leo. You have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands here. I kind of like this because I kind of feel that for some of you, this could be a person that you're talking to. This is like a knight in shining armor, the Knight of Cups. So there could be love coming in for you. Could be any sign. You have water, earth, air. I mean, you have basically everything here. So I'm not really picking up on like water just because it's the Knight of Cups, but Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet, like a really good person to be with, and it doesn't matter what gender you're into, it could be any gender. But I feel like this is a person, and I do feel there's communication coming in for you from a person, it looks like, and I feel like this is coming in through a social group. It's pretty obvious to me. I mean, you have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Three of Cups is your community or the people in your life, and the Eight of Wands, to me, is also a card of socializing. If you're looking for love, I would get out there. And even if you are looking for love, or if you're not, this to me kind of looks like some sort of dream. Knight of Cups, he's normally dreaming. He's kind of like looking in that cup. He wants to manifest something in reality. The Three of Cups, I feel every once in a while, not always true, but sometimes I feel that the Three of Cups is talking about something inspirational or something that could inspire you or other people. It's kind of like a muse, The Three of Cups to me can be a reason why you are doing something. It could be the reason why you're wanting to manifest something or, whatever. And that's kind of what I feel here with that Three of Cups. The Eight of Wands is quick success. So I feel like there is quick success coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you with the Four of Wands, or the Eight of Wands, as well. I also do feel like this is like rushing communication. It's weird. I do feel there is a person who could be communicating with you, but I also feel like this is separate communication. But I'm not really picking up on where. Like, we're going to clarify in this reading. I'm sure we'll get more details, but I'm not really picking up on I'm getting something about like external communication here from that's different than this situation is what I'm talking about. It's important because it keeps popping into my head, but I feel like it's not like showing up. We'll figure it out. Next, you have this Cosmic Egg card. Again, I'm kind of getting more of like a reinvention type of energy on this Cosmic Egg card. If you're making any changes to yourself, if you're reinventing yourself, if you're just doing things differently in your life or whatever, I feel this is really good for you, Leo. I feel that there could be a lot of good things that happen because of it. And we even see that with your first card here. You have the Sun, the Hermit, and the Two of Swords. The Sun represents you. So this is your energy, the Sun card. This is your inner child. I always say that this wall back here, it kind of represents the wall that we all build up around our inner child, right? And so this is kind of like you living closer to your purpose. It's like sometimes I think we, feel lost in life, or, we feel like we want to do something, maybe we want to make a change. We're not really sure what. And so I feel that causes us to rush to fill the void, It's like if you're feeling lost and you're not sure what direction to go in, and you're feeling pressure about like making money or doing all these other things, you could just be doing anything. For some reason, I feel like that Hermit is saying that you have almost been sitting in emptiness. And I know that sounds horrible, but it's not. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel that sometimes, again, not rushing to fill the void is the answer. It's like we could be looking to fulfill ourselves. We could be looking to find fulfillment, and so we just run around like a chicken with our head cut off, and we try anything and everything that you can possibly imagine. This goes for love, goes for business as well. Trust me, I've been there. For 3 solid years, I basically did nothing, and I was just rushing around trying to force things to work. I was trying to everything I possibly could. The harder and harder and harder I pushed to make things work, nothing worked. Things went worse, right? The harder I pushed. Once I just released, relaxed, let go, that's when I started this channel, right? 7 years ago. Now, which I can't believe, crazy. I was just little Chris back then, right? And I would say that's what I'm getting here. I feel like there have been not just one void, but several things that needed fulfillment. I still feel like there's some work to be done. Two of Swords says there's more to discover. There's more to discover here. There's this new island behind her. I always say she needs to get back there. A lot of people read Two of Swords as like coming to an agreement. It's kind of like a middle ground card. It's a card that can represent like mediation energy as well. Bringing two sides together. I feel like all that stuff's important, but I feel like it's saying there's more new stuff for you to explore. What are you exploring? Well, anything that could lead to more fulfillment. You have this great and full card. So what I would say here is, again, if you still feel emptiness in certain areas of your life, I feel like this is just saying the fastest way to fill yourself up is to be grateful for the things that you do have, obviously. And, a lot of spiritual teachers say this, and I used to poo-poo this, Leo. I used to say, no, it's not necessary, or I used to think it was kind of stupid, but now I don't. I understand the whole gratefulness thing. So why is it important to be grateful? Well, I believe that one of the things that controls our reality is our emotions and how we feel. So when you're grateful for something, then you're feeling better. You're creating a better emotion. And again, 3 years ago, 7 years ago, 3 years before that, when I was miserable, that's how I got out of it, right? Is I started just being grateful. I started just trying to be a little bit more positive. Was I perfect? Hell no, right? Still had bad days, and I still have bad days to this day, but they're less and less and less, and I do more and more and more to be grateful and to be happy and to create my own happiness and all that other stuff. And, again, I know it sounds hippy-dippy, but, like I said, when I did it, and I started doing it, my life improves continuously, never-ending improvements, and I kid you not, right? So that's what I would do here. You have the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles says, what are you waiting for? It's like you have everything you need to plant new seeds down here. And I get this energy for a lot of people, not just you, but I feel like there's a need for you to kind of get moving towards a new goal, wish, or dream, or something that you've been thinking about doing for a long time. This could be like starting a new business, could be like expanding your business, or expanding your something in your life, right? And so I feel like for a lot of you, I'm pretty sure, by the way, just random side note, I always put my phone on silent, and for some reason, it just rang, even though it's on silent. And I'm pretty sure this happened to you last week, which is weird. So I don't know if that's like some sort of sign or something, Leo. But anyway, I feel like it's saying it's time to get to work, because you're trying to expand. You have the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is almost a Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion. And so I feel like you're trying to expand at this time with the Two of Wands, and you're trying to experience something new. He feels like he's experienced everything that he could possibly experience. He feels like there's nothing more for him to do, but he needs to realize that he just needs to focus on the world that he has in his hands, not the one that's in front of him. He has tons of opportunity, right out in front of him. And you have the Five of Wands here. The Five of Wands is about an adventure or going on an adventure. It's about it is the card of conflict and competition, and I always say that it's a card, and it's also the card of like immaturity, and you could be dealing with all those things, but to me, it's a card of adventure. It's like a card of Indiana Jones. It's I call it Indiana Jones. It's a card of going through some sort of crazy temple to discover some treasure. So it's like whatever you're doing is outside of a comfort zone, which comes up for you every single reading that I do for you, Leo, so that makes perfect sense. But let's clarify this. And let's see what we have going on for you. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Justice card. Balance could be a Libra coming in for you if you're looking for love. I'm almost positive you've had a Libra several times with me, so it wouldn't really surprise me if a Libra was coming in. I also do feel like this is saying that, to me, this is kind of like the answer for 2022 is the Justice card. it's cause and effect. It's like if we're working on something like a business, a project, or whatever, a relationship, we need to focus on what's working. We need to focus on the energy we get back for the things that we're doing. And that's what I would do there. With the Three of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a card of love. So clearly there could be a new relationship or love coming in for you. Two of Cups would be a perfect match. I do feel like this is a new person or a newer energy at least. So you might already be with this person right now, but it might be relatively new. But Two of Cups is a perfect match. So I do feel like there could be love coming in. With the Eight of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. Everybody's been getting the King of Pentacles. I kind of feel good-bad about the King of Pentacles. On one hand, the King of Pentacles to me is a card of stability. It is a card of abundance. It is a card of kind of convention. But I'm pretty sure you always get the King of Pentacles. And I'm always telling you to avoid this energy. I feel that. Am I wrong, Leo? I'm pretty sure it's you that I always say this to you. Because I always get the same feeling. King of Pentacles, not a bad card, but again, he represents the way things have always been done. And again, I feel that the enemy of progress this year is not improvising, is not trying new things. Again, we have all this energy in your opposite sign, Aquarius. To me, that's innovation. To me, that's needing to try new things and get attention. Sun card, right? So I think the best thing Leo could do, all signs really, but definitely you, is get as much positive attention as you can on the things that you're working on. With the Sun, you have the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Swords twice in this row here. Again, Two of Swords can represent kind of needing to look for new ways of doing things. She has a blindfold on, and she needs to open up to different ways of doing things. So she needs to see the new island behind her. With the Hermit, you have the Four of Cups. I said this to someone last week as well. It's almost like, I feel like everybody is manifesting everything they want right now, but it's almost like we're just manifesting the ingredients. I feel, the best way I could describe it, and I said this to someone else, is that it's almost like if you want to manifest a cake, you're not going to get the cake. You're going to get the ingredients for the cake, but you have to put everything together. And I feel like that's how manifestations are working right now, as far as the universe is concerned. So I would say, don't be disappointed. You're manifesting the steps. You just have to put the steps together to, live your dream, find love, whatever it is you want. With the Two of Swords, funny, you have a lot of repeating cards here. And repeating cards to me just are basically the universe saying I meant what I said. So there you go. With the Five of Wands, you have the Two of Pentacles. Do you have the Two of Pentacles twice? No. Two of Pentacles says get to work. Especially in that first or the second diagonal there. Or where was it? Oh, no, the same row. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the same row here, right down here. So I feel like this is saying it's time to get to work. Something is building. Here's the thing. The Two of Pentacles has these waves behind him. And the waves behind him kind of say, like, something is building in your life. I feel like something is getting harder and harder and harder to ignore. It's like you can no longer just ignore the things that are happening, the changes that are happening, all that other stuff in your life. With the Two of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that to have a change in your fortunes, you're having to make some changes, obviously. And I also feel like you're maybe taking more control. We kind of want to be at the center of the wheel here on the Wheel of Fortune. We want to be in the middle because that's where the wheel spins around us. But we can, when the wheel is spinning around us, we can see the changes before they happen. We can see the things that are coming. It doesn't mean bad things won't happen. It doesn't mean good things won't happen in our life. It means we control our destiny when we are at the center of the wheel. And I feel like that's what this reading is saying. And with the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Hermit. Again, a lot of repeating cards in your reading. The Hermit, I feel like, is saying, shine your inner light. Put out into the world the things that you desire, number one. And also, I would say be grateful. I feel like soaking in energy is going to be more important. I want to pull one final outcome row here for you, Leo. You have the Page of Swords, more inner child stuff. The Page of Swords sometimes, can represent the child. So I feel being more childlike, being more curious, asking questions about things you're interested in, people you're interested in, whatever. It's going to lead to, obviously, bigger and better things. Middle row, you have the Eight of Wands again. So I feel there's communication coming in for you. If someone has their eye on you, I feel like they're communicating with you here, Leo. So there could be an admirer or someone who's interested in you, clearly. But I kind of feel like this is more talking about momentum and building momentum in your life. And you have the Knight of Wands. Didn't you? No, you didn't. But the Knight of Wands could be your energy. Knight of Wands to me is a card of adventure. It's also a card of moving more towards your desires. And maybe that's what you have to do here. Sometimes I think when the Knight of Wands comes up that maybe it's saying you're not moving towards your desires, or there are things you desire, but you're saying, I can't do that because I have all these other responsibilities. Two of Pentacles. Things need to be balanced out. Pretty straightforward reading, I would say to you here, Leo. But I like it. I feel like things are changing. And again, part of your reinvention is probably the Knight of Wands. Spending more time on the things that you want to spend time on, not things that are, obligations. Let's put it that way. So very interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes next week. So thank you for being here. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising, and definitely enjoy your week.